On one, right?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow working in the pistol. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll run here with Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Brown. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 mighty. 12. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
2nd down, Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
On second down, Purdy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Ready up.
Third and long.
Come 19. Come 19. Set go.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. They send a receiver in motion left. They're going. Here's Purdy. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO. down to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Play action. Here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now a 3rd and 2.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 79 Bronco. Set go.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Warriors 70.
Moving the tight end right. Here's Purdy. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Roll.
Purdy gonna give this to Guerrero. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Tight end going in motion here. They'll go again with Guerrero. And the Niners are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Slot man in motion right. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return.
On 2.
Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On two, ready?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he's going to get this up near the first down marker. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
11, 11 Thomas.
They bring Chase in motion. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now, some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Back deep for the Niners, Jacob Cowling. This brought in out past the 20. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. On 1st down, here's Guerendo. Down the sideline to the 20. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. So a big one there to start the drive. A pickup of 44 yards. Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Smash!
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Isaac Guerendo. Touchdown, 49ers. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
They bring Chase in motion. A 1st down throw for Burrow. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Ball out to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
As they come up for 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow now. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
12. Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion.
Stop.
On first down, Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight ends. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Gun. Stop. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. 11.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. And you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
11. 11 mighty. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either...
That's going to be intercepted. A big hole. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, and now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
11 MT Tate. 11 Thomas.
To throw is Burrow. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go. Here we go. MT. 11 MT.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bengals get back in it. It is 21-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Motion man is Hyatt. A first down throw for Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Here's Purdy again. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Niners 28, Bengals 7.
Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. First and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On first and 10, Purdy. This one taken in by Hyatt. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
70,
On second down, Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Here's Purdy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown. 49ers. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We're good. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Right back to Chase. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
12, 12, 12.
They bring Chase in motion. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 12. 1st down, Cincinnati.
On 1, ready? Gun, gun. Dot. Dot.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment.
11, 11, 11.
He had no choice but to throw it away.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12. 12. Stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Stop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Stop.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. Able to complete it to Ayuk. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Here comes Garenda. Whoa. Purdy now on second down. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Isaac Garenda. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Bengals 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw. to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
11.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Burrow. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. 11. That.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And the Niners are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Burrow working in the pistol. He'll get that to all his tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
11 Thomas.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
On 1, ready?
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's get set.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Off he goes. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Over the top, he's got it. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Curve 19, curve 19, take over.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
On third down, it's Purdy. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Now 4th down and 1.
Warriors, 70.
Fourth down, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First and 10 now from the 36.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Riggs. 18, Pioneer. 19, tight. 9, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Here's Purdy again, going for it all. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
On one, right?
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete to all the tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
11 MT. Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion.
Cut.
Burrow here on second down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he will get into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Here comes a reverse. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Play action now. Purdy. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On second down, Purdy. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some.
That is caught. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. first down throw for Purdy. He's going to try it here again. And this will be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On the handoff, it's Guerrero. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. And the 49er first down.
One more time, it's Guerrero. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Receiver in motion, going right. He'll go play action, Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
Tracking 60.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Here's Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Mighty. Here we go. Behind.
To throw, Burrow. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a second down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They're going to motion the tight end over
11,
here.
11, 11. 11, 11. Dot.
Second down, Burrow. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready up. 70 range. 70 range. Shut up. Drop low 80. Forward 70. Take go.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Motion man is Hyatt. Play action. Here's Purdy. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. On play action, here's Purdy. Again, working deep downfield. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the 49ers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
That, say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black, designer, say Gucci, Prada print, DOE, I'm a condo rich, big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Tokyo, Honda drip, poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that, labels quaking, they mistaken, I'm that, wrist stay frozen, Cuban, let's go, I'ma get. Unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'ma get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through and it be crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and he's know who to play with.